All right. So these are things that you can do, right? And it's going to be in your workbook. So you're going to brainstorm. What do you want to convey? So this is like, let's just say, if I were to do this, write down 5 things about yourself that you really want people to know when reading your application. So for me, I would always want people to know I'm adventurous because I think that's so cool. Maybe you want them to know that you're smart, but again, is that already showcased in your transcripts and your test scores? Maybe it doesn't showcase. So let's use an example of someone doesn't have like the GPA or the test scores that they really are proud of. So maybe you want to show them how you're smart outside the box. Maybe you were in a school that was just really rigid and you couldn't understand, or maybe because of like learning virtually, something happened. Whatever the case is, you can change the narrative of what they're seeing on your transcripts and your essay, because this is your opportunity to fill in gaps, right? Maybe your balance and activities, whatever you want them to know. And then ask yourself for each trait, where is it expressed? So, application information, right? What is in there? Your GPA. So they already know I'm smart. I don't need to talk about that. Activity list and resume. Okay, they know I'm balanced. They also know I'm adventurous because I put down that I kayaked in Canada, right? They have your test scores. What do they gather through that? What do they gather through your transcript? Maybe the classes that you're taking, that you're, taking unique classes, or that you challenge yourself through APs, etc. So then find out, okay, is there anything in the 5 things that I really wanted people to know that they're not getting from those aspects? Write those down. Then I want you to make an I statement about the trait. I'm adventurous in my life, right? Because that's going to be the insight that you want them to gain. So the I statement, I for insight. That's the insight that they're going to get. Then you're going to write down 5 examples that you can think of that display one of those traits. So maybe try things not already emphasize. Remember, your teachers will write a letter of recommendation and can speak to your academics. So I want to showcase anything that they don't already know. So I'm adventurous in my life. And don't think like in the box, right? I remember I had a student who wrote about being adventurous, but talked about food and travel and how they would always go and eat the most like kind of like foods that are out of the box, right? And so they talked about how they ate this particular food and this particular food and how it was crunchy and how it felt in their body and why they ate it and what they felt. And that was actually pretty unique, right? Another student I remember talked a little bit about home. And not in the way that you think, but this student, because I work for a high school that traveled the globe, this particular student, everywhere that they went, would always go and get a sub or like some sort of sandwich, and talked about how the sandwich correlated with the different parts of their personality. And so again, you want to be like creative, you want to be unique. Think about something that would make you stand out, right? So yes, we all love home, right? Or yes, we all were impacted by COVID. Or yes, we all have done something that can make us the same. But what makes you unique? What did you learn? How did you grow? Who are you today because of that moment? And that's how you're going to nail your essay. I'll see you for the action steps.